If you're a space enthusiast, then you're in for a really exciting year. With so many groundbreaking space missions ready to head out into space, we can all look forward to the wonders of the cosmos. Welcome to Galore Techs. In today's video, we're going to tell you about what's new in the field of space exploration and some upcoming space missions you can follow. Number 1. Europa Clipper. The Europa Clipper is a NASA mission designed to explore Jupiter's moon, Europa, which is one of the most promising places in the solar system to search for life. Now, why is that, you might ask? Well, because scientists are almost certain about the presence of a vast ocean beneath Europa's icy outer shell. The spacecraft is scheduled for launch in October of 2024 on board SpaceX's Falcon Heavy rocket, and it's going to go orbit Jupiter and make around 50 flybys of Europa. It's going to investigate the moon's ice-covered surface in the vast ocean, which is reported to have twice as much water as all of the oceans here on Earth combined. Also, it's going to look for any active geysers spewing out from the moon. The mission is likely to reach its target in April of 2030. The Europa Clipper is a highly capable, radiation-tolerant spacecraft equipped with instruments like the Radar for Europa Assessment and Sounding, as well as the Europa Imaging System, aiming to understand the moon's composition, geology, and potential habitability. This moon is renowned for its icy crust and the intriguing possibility of maybe harboring life in its subsurface ocean. This mission seeks to uncover whether the conditions on Europa could support life, making it a pivotal step in our quest to understand the potential for life beyond Earth. Number 2. Artemis II Launch. Believe it or not, it has been more than 5 decades since man has been back to the moon. Soon, NASA's sending off the Artemis II mission, which is going to be a historic step in human space exploration, marking the first crewed flight of the Artemis program. This mission will test the Orion spacecraft and the Space Launch System, or the SLS rocket, with 4 astronauts on board, including the first woman and person of color. It's scheduled for a duration of about 10 days, and aims to confirm that all systems operate as intended in deep space, and also to establish a long-term presence on the moon for science and exploration through the Artemis program. The spacecraft will perform 2 orbits around Earth before embarking on a free return trajectory around the moon. What this means is that it will loop around the moon and then return directly to Earth, so it won't actually enter lunar orbit. The crew will include astronauts from NASA and the Canadian Space Agency, making this a collaborative international effort. It's going to be the first human mission to travel beyond low Earth orbit since the Apollo missions, reaching a maximum distance of 5,523 miles from the moon's surface. The mission is planned to be launched as early as November 2024, but you never know. It all depends on whether they have the necessary gear, like spacesuits and oxygen equipment ready on time. Number 3. Viper rover to search for water on the moon. Now, NASA's Volatiles Investigating Polar Exploration rover, or Viper, is an ambitious mission set to launch in late 2024. This golf cart-sized rover will explore the moon's south pole to map water, ice, and other potential resources crucial for future lunar exploration. Viper's primary goal is to determine the location, concentration, and composition of water ice on the moon, which can support a sustainable human presence and aid in our long-term space missions, including those to Mars. Viper stands for Volatiles Investigating Polar Exploration rover, and is equipped with a suite of scientific instruments, including spectrometers and a 3.28-foot drill. These tools will allow Viper to analyze lunar soil at various depths and temperature conditions. The rover is going to run around 12 miles over the course of 100 days. It's going to face extreme temperature fluctuations and harsh terrain, but its components are rugged enough to withstand the encroachment of lunar dust, blasts of cosmic rays, and dramatic swings in lighting and temperature. Viper's ability to move in multiple directions and its unique walking wheels are going to help navigate and sample different lunar environments efficiently. Number 4. Lunar Trailblazer and Prime 1 mission. It's not been long since NASA has invested in a small class of low-cost planetary missions, also called Simplex, or Small Innovative Missions for Planetary Exploration. These missions will save costs by tagging along other launches as a secondary payload. 2 examples of these are NASA's Lunar Trailblazer and Prime 1 missions. They aim to explore and utilize resources on the moon, particularly water ice. The Lunar Trailblazer will use a high-resolution thermal imager and a spectrometer to map water ice and other volatiles on the lunar surface. It will help scientists understand the distribution and abundance of these resources, which is crucial for future lunar exploration and even potential colonization. The Prime 1 mission will focus on in-situ resource utilization. It will deploy a number of instruments, including the Trident drill and the M-Solo mass spectrometer, to a permanently shadowed region near the lunar South Pole. Trident will drill up to 1 meter into the lunar surface to collect regolith samples, while M-Solo will analyze these samples for water content and other volatiles. While Lunar Trailblazer focuses on remote sensing and mapping from orbit, Viper is a mobile rover designed to traverse the lunar surface, drill into the ground, and directly sample and analyze subsurface materials for water ice. This combination of orbital and surface missions provides a comprehensive strategy for understanding and utilizing our lunar resources. Number 5. JAXA's Martian Moon Exploration Mission. Soon, not only Earth's moon but also Mars's moons, Phobos and Deimos, will be welcoming visitors. The Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, or JAXA, their Martian Moon Exploration (MMX) mission is an exciting project aimed at exploring 2 of Mars's moons. Scheduled for launch in September of this year, MMX's primary goal is to collect surface material from Phobos and bring it back to Earth. The spacecraft will reach Mars about a year after launch and enter a quasi-stationary orbit around Phobos to conduct observations and gather samples. In addition to sampling, the mission will also involve multiple flybys of Deimos. The mission will spend 3 years around Mars conducting scientific operations, and its return journey is expected to conclude in 2031, when those samples will be delivered back to Earth for analysis. This ambitious endeavor will also test new technologies for deep space travel and sample collection, marking Japan's first attempt to land on and return samples from a celestial body with significant gravity. Through these efforts, MMX hopes to uncover critical insights into the formation and evolution of Mars and its moons. Number 6. ESA's Hera mission. We've all seen movies where huge asteroids are coming towards Earth, right? And no one wants that to happen in real life, right? Well, the European Space Agency's Hera is an ambitious planetary defense project aimed at studying and protecting Earth from potential asteroid threats. Launched as part of a joint collaboration with NASA, Hera will follow NASA's DART mission, which successfully impacted the asteroid Dimorphos in 2022, and as a result of that kinetic impact, it actually changed its orbit. Hera's role is to conduct a detailed survey of Dimorphos post-impact to turn this large-scale experiment into a well-understood and even a repeatable technique for asteroid deflection. Hera will travel to the Didymos binary asteroid system, consisting of a larger asteroid, Didymos, and its smaller moon, Dimorphos. The mission has a scheduled launch date of October 2024, and when it's there by the year 2026, it will collect high-resolution visual, laser, and radar data to map the surface and interior of Dimorphos. This mission will not only help refine our asteroid deflection strategies, but also provide invaluable scientific data about the composition and structure of these celestial bodies. Hera will also deploy 2 CubeSats, Milani and Juventus, to perform close proximity operations and multi-point measurements, enhancing our understanding of this asteroid system. So you see, 2024 is going to be transformative for space exploration, and it's going to pave humanity's way to achieve bigger goals, like even colonizing Mars one day. Who knows? Are you excited for the adventure? What do you think they're going to find? I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting Galore Text videos. Thanks for watching.